Greetings to all who tunes in. I trust whomever arrive at these videos or audios is truly guided by the infinite spirit that's permeating through all things for a great purpose. Coincidence is just wisdom not understood. I'm gonna be sharing some of the most profound and sacred teachings that are known to humanity since the beginning of their existence. I should say beginningless beginning, for this creation has no beginning nor an end. It is the infinite now. It's like the blossoming of a flower. It continuously blossoms. Now these teachings, please note that they've always been kept concealed. They've always been kept hidden, underground per se, for a selected few group of people. And when I say a selected group, I don't mean corrupt or evil. These are just the far and few in between. These are the people that their souls have came here many times. And the soul is beginning to ripen. The soul is beginning to ascend and awaken from its slumber through the human vessel, through the many physical experiences and physical incarnations. So these people are in the process of transcending that which concerns material existence. Now they're truly, fully driven to understand the cause of causes, to unlock the secrets of creation, answer the deepest questions of their existence and the existence of everything else around them. Those are the people that I'm talking about, and they were the carriers of this wisdom from one civilization to another. Now when you begin to look into these teachings, now these teachings are very powerful because they constitute the fundamental principles of the art of awakening the God within you. They're like the steps or at which you step, climbing the ladder towards heaven, I should say. They deal in the mastery of mental forces, the forces that are unseen to the regular mind, to the intellect. And these forces are archetypal forces. They're super conscious forces that hold creation in balance. They keep creation in a perpetual state of balance. Now, as a student of life, when you begin to observe life, you will start to see that life has these truths. These truths are really laws, actually. And these laws are literally the pillars at which the balance of creation rests on. And when the human mind, spirit, and body, through a great deal of strife, begins to travel the inner journey, begins to look and observe creation, observe themselves, they will start to appropriate these divine truths, these divine laws down into the circle of physical life. And as these truths descend or rise, I should say, well, both are equally valid. As these truths and laws begin to rise, they express themselves as teachings, as precepts, axioms, maxims. This is where we get the birth of mystery schools. This is where the sages and the prophets constructed a community, a school to teach the mysteries of life. Because as this wisdom, as your soul reaches its ripened point, and these teachings start to become visible to you, you'll know that you start. The first things that become unified field with you is the fact that there is no separation, that the all is one. And the next thing is that you want to share this wisdom with everyone else, because all is you and you are all. So you grow this infinite amount of compassion for everyone. So it's your duty to, nothing else matters anymore besides the expansion of this wisdom. Because at the end, at the pinnacle of creation, it is the expansion of life. It is the expansion of consciousness. So, and I will be sharing some of these teachings in the next videos. I'm going to tackle one teaching at a time. More like it's going to tackle me, really. Now I want to leave you guys with this ancient Egyptian proverb. It says, the key to all problems is the problem of consciousness. And, if you want to describe consciousness, it's almost undescribable. They don't have a valid description of consciousness.
But for the lack of the descriptive and expressive power of spoken words, we can, and I'm sure, of course, we can all agree on this. Let's just say consciousness is that which is conscious of its own nature and not just its experience. And the polar opposite to that would be the ignorance of one's true nature. That would be the problem of consciousness. It would be non-conscious of one's true nature, true self. And this is where the difficulty comes into play, because consciousness is the prime force that is behind everything. So and when people you try to appropriate this wisdom down here to them, it's like trying to catch wind. As soon as you put wind in a box, it ceases, and seal the box, it ceases to be wind. It's just stagnant air. So you can only express this in artistic ways that the intellect can pick up, because people will try to they utilize the intellect to comprehend and decipher any phenomena in this world. And once something is beyond the intellect, they just can't perceive it. And this is where the initiatory steps in the journey and this wisdom comes into play, because it aids the individual in the process of awakening their internal organs, their inner spiritual faculties. And as these faculties begin to arise, they will start to pick up these higher frequencies, these higher vibrations, and the unseen world begins to become seen to the person. And that's what we hope to do and share in these upcoming videos. So with that, just know that growth in consciousness does not depend on the will of the intellect or its possibilities. You can read thousands of books. It really truly depends on the intensity of the inner urge. It's that inner journey into oneself. It's the only way. And each person's journey into themselves is completely a different path, but the goal is one. So, and with that, I will leave you, and blessings until the next one.